afternoon, children. Welcome to moral class. Hope you are all doing great. All of you take your moral book and turn to page number 53. Page number 53. Today we are studying a new lesson. The title of the lesson is Clean and Green. Okay? Clean and Green. At the end of this lesson, you may all know about the values like hygienic living, initiative, and national consciousness. Okay, children? Fine. Page number 53. All of you take page number 53. Okay, let's start. Look at your book. From her house in the Kamarahalli village of the Guntliput Taluk of Samarajanagar, 11-year-old Suchitra KP would see her classmates run to their school almost an hour before assembly started in the morning. Suchitra is a student of the government higher primary school in Kamarahalli. She used to see her friends running to school to use the toilets. They were ashamed to trek to the fields near their houses to relieve themselves. Samarajanagar is one of the more backward districts in Karnataka. This village is battling poverty, poor hygiene, and malnutrition. Fields in the Ramapura village in Samarajanagar are dotted with brick. Turn to next page, page number 54, and thatched roof houses. While some houses have a single room, others have 3 bedrooms. But a majority of the houses share one common feature: the absence of indoor toilets. Disturbed by the fact that her friends had no choice but to use the fields as toilets, Suchitra spoke to the head of the Samarajanagar Zilla Panchayat, Kepshiba Rani Korlapati, during a field trip. She told Mrs. Korlapati about the embarrassment caused to the girls due to the lack of toilets. Children, listen. This is one of the true story. Okay. Now Suchitra is a 11-year-old girl from Kamarahalli village. Okay. This is one of the true story. You can see here. The girl name is Suchitra. Okay. Is a 11-year-old girl from Kamarahalli village. Okay. She is a student of government higher primary school. Okay. The school is in also Kamarahalli. Okay, Kamarahalli is the village. Okay, dear children, she is the student of government primary school. Then she used to see her friends. Running to school to use the toilets. Okay, because the district she lives, Samarajanagar. Samarajanagar is a district name. Okay. She lives in Samarajanagar, is one of the most poor district in Karnataka. Okay, dear children, Samarajanagar is one of the most poor districts in Karnataka. Okay, in that district, most of the houses in Ramapura village, one village is there. Okay, the name is Ramapura. In that village, most of the houses are there, but some houses they have single room and others have 3 bedrooms. Okay, in some houses they have only 1 room and others have 3 rooms, but they didn't have indoor toilets. Okay, but the lack is they didn't have indoor toilets. Okay, children, the absence of indoor toilets. They have single room and others have 3 rooms, 2 rooms, but the absence of indoor toilets. Okay, disturbed. Suchitra was disturbed by this fact. Okay, so on the field trip, Sujitra spoke to the head of Samarajanagar Silla Panchayat. Because of this problem, because of this toilet issue, Sujitra, 11-year-old girl, spoke to the head of the panchayat. Okay, who is head of the panchayat? Yes, Kepshiba Rani Korlapatti. Okay, her name is Korlapatti. The panchayat officer, the head of the panchayat name is Korlapatti. Okay, what she talk? Yes, about the lack of toilet in her village. Okay, fine. Page number 54. Look at your book. Page number 54, second part. The day Suchitra spoke to Miss Korlapatti, the district administration was preparing to launch the campaign USHA. That means understand, sensitize, help, achieve. Okay. USHA aims to address problems related to the education, health and hygiene of young girls. Ms. Korlapatti asked the 11-year-old Suchitra to join the campaign. The spur of the movement invitation have additional impetus to the campaign, which was launched on 25th November 2016, the UN International Day for Elimination of Violence Against Women. In the 2 months between 25th November 2016 and 24th November January 2017, students, school teachers and elected representatives of 130 gram panchayats along with the district administration constructed 9,403 toilets and began work on another 9,000 under the Swachh Bharat mission started by the Government of India. There was a marked increase in the number of toilets built. This became evident when a comparison was made with the earlier record in which 7,000 toilets were constructed between 1 April 2016 and 25th November 2016. So now what happened? On the field trip, Suchitra spoke about that issue to the Panchayat officer, isn't it? So now that was the same day the district administration preparing to launch the campaign of USHA, which means understand, sensitize, help, achieve. Okay, USHA aims to address problems related to the education, health and hygiene of young children. Okay, then Miss Korlapatti asked 9-year-old girl Suchitra to join that campaign. Okay, children. So the same day, the district administration, they are planned to launch the campaign USHA. Okay. So the Panchayat officer Korlapatti asked Suchitra, 11-year-old girl Suchitra, okay, to join the campaign. Okay. This leads to the construction of 9,403 toilets and they work on another 9,000 toilets, okay, under the Swachh Bharat mission started by Indian government. Because of Suchitra effort, even though she is a small girl, isn't it, 11-year-old girl, because of Suchitra's effort, now they are work together and they have constructed 9,000 toilets under one scheme, Swachh Bharat mission. Okay, it was started by Indian government. Okay. Okay, page number 55. The next part. Suchitra, the face of USHA, played her part in the campaign's success. She personally convinced 20 families in her village to construct toilets, often dropping in local officials. B. Rupashree, who works as an assistant teacher at a school in the Ramapura village, also played an important role in the campaign. She often speaks about how challenging it was to persuade people to construct toilets because the area was affected by a severe drought. Although next page 56, although the villagers were told that they would be reimbursed for their expenses under the Swachh Bharat mission, they had other financial worries. They did not immediately realize the connection between the use of toilets and the health and the hygiene of the community. So now what happened? Sujitra personally convinced 20 families in her village to construct toilets. Okay, even though she is a small girl, 11-year-old girl, she personally convinced 20 families in her village to construct toilet. And also Virupa Sri. She is an assistant teacher at a school in Ramapura village. Okay, the teacher also played an important role in the campaign, and she often speaks about how challenging it was because the place was drought area. So it is difficult for the people to construct toilets in that place, isn't it? So she often speak about that. And at last the teachers and the students worked together and they constructed awareness program about a disease that can be caused by open defecation. Okay, they constructed awareness program about this issue. Okay, teacher and the students. And at last, at the beginning of the campaign, only 80 of the 500 houses in Ramapura village had toilets. Okay, but within the 2 months they built 300 toilets. Okay, children. So dear children, like Suchitra, we should keep our environment should be clean and green. Okay, and you should keep your hands clean. Okay, after using toilet or before eating, after playing outside, after touching something dirty, whenever hands look dirty, you should keep your hands clean. Okay, then while eating fruits and salad, you should wash fruit and salad and vegetables thoroughly in fresh clean water. Okay, and drink plenty of water. So children, as usual, page number 57, think and do. This is your home assignment. Okay, fine, we will meet you in the next class. Thank you.